Hi, my name is Coldbear, and this time for Top channel I've made a small list of games similar to Baldur's Gate 3. Let's start with Pillars of Eternity. In a classic RPG world, Pillars of Eternity is like potatoes in potato salad, or like herring in salted herring. It's the main ingredient of this genre, so if you never tried to play this one, you just have to, or your cat will lose all its hair in your coffee. Game came to life after an unbelievably successful Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign, which raised more than $4 million. Game's story takes place in Eora, where a strange and scary phenomenon known as the Hollowborn, meaning someone who's born without a soul, plagues the land. Scariest thing is that not only ginger people don't have a soul, you know, like in real life, but people with any hair color. Also, if you like this game, keep in mind that Pillars of Eternity 2 is also released, and by choosing to play the first part, you are almost instantly doomed to play the second as well, because the game is great and also is a proud owner of a very positive reviews on Steam. Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. Made by the same studio as Baldur's Gate 3, this is one of the best RPG games ever created, or as PC Gamer once said, an impressive sequel for an already impressive game. Overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam can confirm that with ease, and people in comment section are openly saying that this may be the best game they have ever played in general. That is a strong statement indeed. Also, if you have a friend, you can play co-op mode and share the fun together. But keep in mind that this is a serious game for adults. It has dark and gloomy world and sexual content where you can have accidental sex with the skeletons. The best thing is that the world is massive. When you, after 60 hours of playtime, realize that Act 1 you just finished was only a tutorial, you're gonna be amazed. Game will take you about 200 hours from start to finish, so it's really worth your money. Pathfinder Kingmaker. This game was born with the help of 80,000 Kickstarter backers, so it conquered the minds and hearts of the players way before its release. Here you will explore the Stolen Lands, a region that has been contested territory for centuries. Hundreds of kingdoms have risen and fallen in these lands, and now it's time for you to make your mark by building your own kingdom. Though I should mention that players are complaining about loading screens. There are a lot of them, so if you are not a patient one, you should consider reading the comments before buying. Also, the second part of the game, called Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, will be released in June of 2021. This time, 35,000 backers pledged more than $2 million, so the game will be even bigger and better than its predecessor. Well, we all hope that it will. It may also suck as well. We'll see. Tyranny. Like Pillars of Eternity, it is created by the narrative masterminds at Obsidian Entertainment. Tyranny is a classic-styled RPG with a new original story, shaped and molded by your actions. The very layout of the world will be altered by your decisions as you choose sides, make allies and enemies, and fight for your own vision of law and order in an immersive and reactive story. Game looks beautiful, but that's understandable because it's quite new, and reviews on Steam are very positive. You have to scroll hard to find any bad ones, as people say this game plays just as Baldur's Gate, so you won't be disappointed if you buy it. Although, keep in mind that game is more dialogue and not combat oriented. Of course, you will kick ass from time to time, but the main thing will be reading and talking. Be sure that you like that kind of stuff. And one more thing, the player here is not a random villager who rises to power, but a powerful officer with a considerable resources and authority. Use that power to enforce new status quo or try to make change from the inside. Literally, this is more realistic approach, way different than
"Hey peasant, you are Dovahkiin now, you will kill by using just your voice from now on."
No such nonsense here. Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Here you take control of 4 heroes, each with unique skills that complement one another. Every hero expresses themselves in the adventure, making each action and dialogue choice a dynamic part of the story. You would create your heroes just as you would in a pen and paper game, choosing your race, class, personality, and rolling for your stats. And like in a pen and paper game, here dice is a god. Roll 1 for critical failure, roll 20 for critical hit. Game is in early access is right now, so it should be full of bugs and glitches, but surprisingly reviews are very positive and it's hard to find a bad comment. Anyway, I do not recommend you to buy early access games for the obvious reasons. Imagine if you are hungry, but I can give you only early access pizza, which has only pineapple on top, or a beer, which is just water, for now. It's the same with games, it's always better to wait because, you know.
All good things to those who wait.
Thank you for watching, now's the time for you to press like and subscribe to my channel for more epic lists like that. Have a nice day and I'll see you next time. Bye.